What's up, guys? Back with another one. I'm Ryan. This is George.
What's going on, guys? How y'all living?
Man, Lost in Vegas coming back at you with another one.
Yeah,
Unbiased.
real reactions. Yeah,
man.
Shout out to all our free thinkers out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, man, I'm excited, man. It's been a while since we done this guy.
So let's take you down a trip. Let's take a trip down memory lane on K.A.A.N. Okay, we did the K.A.A.N concepts.
Yep.
K.A.A.N rapped very well on K.A.A.N concepts, but it wasn't about anything specific. It was just kind of showcasing his skill and his ability.
Yep.
Didn't really have much meaning behind it, much substance behind it, but he showcased his skill.
Yep. And I like
K.A.A.N
this
concepts too. Kind of the same thing.
Yep.
Then we got into Phoenix. Phoenix gave us a little taste of him maybe having some structure to his writing. And then in the comments, you guys said that Columbine is without question a structured song with meaning and depth from K.A.A.N. This is what I need to hear. So, if this isn't like what we hope it is with having some type of meaning or structure, K.A.A.N's probably gonna be put to the back. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. So I'm hoping that K.A.A.N impresses us with real meaning, some substance, structure in this song. So Columbine, I'm assuming it's about the Columbine shootings. I don't know.
It would make sense.
Let's see what he can do.
This the story of Ronald, the loneliest kid you'll ever meet. You'll probably never meet him cause you've never seen him in the street. Ronald stays in the house, been pretty depressed since his dad passed and left him in the darkness of his room with insecurities, but would often consume a fifth of poisonous fumes, proceeding with an epiphany to beat his mother senselessly. Ronald stuck in the middle, the struggle to pull him off of his...
Okay! Meaning, structure, a story. There we go. Okay, so let's see how he flexes. So he's already showing me that he can make a structured, meaningful song.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So Ronald, I think he's taking us into the mind of maybe one of the Columbine shooters.
Yep.
I'm assuming that's who Ronald is. Ronald stays in the house, been pretty depressed since his dad passed, and left him in the darkness of his room with insecurities, but would often consume a pith of poisonous fumes, proceeding with an epiphany to beat his mother senselessly. Damn!
Yeah, that's crazy.
Kind of fucked up, Ronald.
Yeah, it is. It's crazy.
Senselessly, Ronald stuck in the middle, the struggle to pull him off of his mother received pain and dropped it off at the altar. She finally realized that she was stuck in the cycle and optimist, weighing options of taking her own life or dealing with all the problems she wanted to raise. Ronald realizing that domestic violence probably changed Ronald. It's Monday afternoon, 3 p.m. to be exact, was exiting the bus where he was bullied by his peers, entering the house and walking right into his fears, seeing blood drip from...
So there you go. Was exiting the bus where he was bullied by his peers. So, taking you inside the mind. This is Ronald. This is the mind of a Columbine shooter from K.A.A.N's perspective, right? I don't know too much about the backstory of those guys, those kids.
I don't either.
So maybe you guys can fill us in on that. I'm assuming that they probably had some pretty interesting lives. Some tragic
trench coat mafia,
sort of,
right? When they call it trench coat mafia. Is that
I think so. Yeah, but I'm saying the backstory of why they did it. I'm sure their lives were probably dysfunctional to some degree. Maybe they weren't. Maybe they weren't. It'd be good for you guys to give us some feedback on that. But let's get back to it.
The top to the bottom stair with a glare, he sees his mother and releases a screech. He saw her vein split in half with a blade by her feet. Couldn't believe the scene that his eyes were forced to receive. Drops to his knees, God please let this all be a dream. But it wasn't, and paramedics started arriving to the residence. His father already riffing about the cost of the funeral, and now he's in the living room belligerent as usual. Ronald's a punching bag for his dad who's leaving bruises. The victim and victimizer relationship is abusive. Ronald's only 13 with the deprivation of dreams. His father's an alcoholic.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Yeah, he's really taking you into the mind of, wow.
Entering the house and walking into his fears. That's a good line.
Yeah. Entering
the house and walking into his fears. Like, it's almost like he knew this day would come, right? Seeing blood drip from the top to the bottom stair. Wow.
Yeah.
The picture that
painting the picture, with
a glare, he sees his mother releases a screech. Again, the details in the writing. He saw her vein split in half with a blade by her feet. Wow. You know what I mean? Couldn't believe the scene his eyes were forced to receive. Drops to his knees. God, please let this be a dream. But it wasn't. Period X had arrived to the residence. His father's already riffing about the cost of the funeral. So his mother died from parent suicide, right? Mm-hmm. And his father. This is
not
really,
even
this
talking.
Is,
yeah.
This is really important though. His father's riffing about riffing about the cost of the funeral.
Not even
just
grieving,
cold,
right? Not even grieving.
No emotion whatsoever. Doesn't care about the fact that his wife committed suicide. So this is the type of household that Ronald is grown up in, man. And then obviously he's a punching bag for his father as well.
Yeah.
So again, just painting a picture of the life that Ronald had before he did what he did is what I'm assuming. You know, crazy.
Music, Ronald's only 13 with the deprivation of dreams. His father's an alcoholic who's more concerned with his liquor than he is his own seed. Go get me a beer, nigga. His father was complicated. He didn't believe in limits. A man of little conviction who's struggling with addiction and now become well conditioned from drinking with repetition. On a downward spiral, he loads a clip of his rifle, saying a prayer like he's searching for forgiveness. It's a futile attempt. The Lord refuses to forgive him for that lifetime of sinning. Now you praying for repentance. All that alcohol dependence. He was physically dependent. Then he says the Hail Mary, kiss the crucifixion, pendants, puts the Bible to his chin like this is the end, friends. Now Ronald's left all alone in the system of foster homes full of pedophilic predators molested on the regular.
Wow.
So let's talk about it, man. What do you think, man? What do you think? What was said right there?
This dude, I love Kaan, man. I know that this is what you wanted to hear from him, but man, the dude is just the way he can put words and syllables together. I like the way he rhymes.
This
man.
takes Kaan to a different level.
Yeah, man.
For me, I needed to hear this from him. This has been so far. It's excellent.
Yeah, and I mean, just dude, there's so much here, man. I mean, we could stop this pretty much every other line, and kind of break it down. You know, I mean, the dude is skillful, man. Super skillful.
Puts the barrel to his chin like this is the end, friend. Now Ronald's left all alone in a system of foster homes. So his father committed suicide?
Yep, that's what it sounds like. So now mom died, dad just killed himself.
Now he's in a foster home.
Right.
So Ronald's life is pretty fucked up.
Yep.
Not excusing what seems to be to come.
Right, but still.
It gives you
at least a backstory of the mind frame of where he was at. Like, fuck it.
maybe why he felt he could do something so heinous. So.
Yeah.
Like this is the end, friends. Now Ronald's left all alone in a system of foster homes full of pedophilic predators molested on the regular. Teachers don't understand why he hardly ever speaks, and his grades are getting worse as he academically plummets. Developed a speech impediment to pain. He's impervious. It's from his foster mother who's sneaking under his covers. Ronald doesn't understand because he has yet to reach puberty. Confused by perverted love he receives on the regular. He tries to fight the feeling.
But one thing I can say that I could be.
I know what you're gonna say, but anyway, go ahead.
I was gonna say, if I could be a little critical on it, it seems like he's taking every bad possible scenario and putting this in Ronald's life.
Right.
Like, let's see. Okay, he was molested.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? His mom and dad committed suicide. You know what I mean? The motherfucker was born with a peg leg. He's got a micro penis. Yeah. Like every fucking bad thing that could possibly happen to Ronald is in this. I'm sorry. Great song.
But it could be a true story though. Shit, who knows?
Puberty confused by perverted love he receives on the regular. He tries to fight the feeling, but she always gets the best of him. This bitch is taking his soul, and now there ain't nothing left of him. Solitude in his room as he sits in the darkest corner. He's medicating his pain with strains of marijuana. Refuse to talk to a pastor. He don't believe in religion. He said if God resides, then my mother would still be living. That she left me in hell. The agony of this prison. No one understood that was his defensive mechanism. Not knowing that he wanted to push the pain that he was given. The direction of a person that's living without a purpose. He made it up in his mind that these motherfuckers deserve it. In a world where the child was abused and left deserted, he started studying killers such as John Wayne Gacy and those kids from Columbine. He saw them as masterminds, perfected the blueprint. And with the rifle, Ronald's accurate. The same barrel his father uses.
So I guess he wasn't.
So yeah. So he was inspired by the guys from Columbine.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. So I didn't expect that.
Yeah. One really pivotal point here in the story is where he says, if God resides, then my mother will still be living. So he's done. His soul. He said his soul is gone. He was molested in foster care.
Foster care. Yep.
And whatever soul he had is now left him, and now he doesn't believe in God because his mom's gone. So this guy is done. Like he's empty. He's soulless. And when you struggle, when you go through that much pain, now that can easily shift to anger.
Yep.
And evil deeds and things like that will start to to kind of
because you think that's
the mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I mean to talk over you. Because you think that everything in your life has been evil, so you're like, well, why don't I start researchers and people like John Wayne Casey. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you have nothing to live
Yeah,
for.
you have
nothing to live for.
So it's like, man, it's crazy. Wow.
He loads the clips, then he cocks it as he throws it in the duffel. Smell of death, teen spirit, and a whole lot of trouble. He's bumping Marilyn Manson. You could probably feel the treble. Ronald never talks to God. Conversations with the devil, like, please give me the strength to kill all of these motherfuckers as he's walking into school with a fucking Mac 11. He's done with the disrespect, so he's aiming it at your neck. Popping plenty of rounds and laying his peers down. As the blood starts to puddle, the children begin to huddle. Running, dodging the bullets. Ronald's finger on the trigger. If he sees you, then he pulls it. His classmates are his target. Gun is hotter than August from automatic magazines he's releasing. This a massacre, genocide of his generation. And generally speaking, he's giving generous portions of bullets that come and they seek and they singe, cleansing him of his sins. I'm guessing this is the end, cause Ronald saved the very last shot for himself. So he places the barrel inside the center of his chest, close his eyes, take a breath, and the rest you can attest to. Story of pain and agony written by yours truly. It's a treacherous allegory. I hope you never confuse it, don't lose it.
Yeah. I will say this though, in the sidebar and shit, I actually heard him take a breath this time. Did you hear that? I heard him take a breath when he was rapping. I'm like, wow, I don't think I've ever heard that before. No,
that's a first.
Yeah.
There's a lot of firsts for K.A.A.N in this video. He's taking breaths, he's making songs with structure and meaning. That was excellent, dude.
Dude.
That was excellent.
The kid can flat out rap.
Now I'm a believer.
The dude
it took me a little while.
Out rap.
I'm a believer now. You know what I'm saying? I'm a believer. Hopefully you guys can understand my perspective with wanting to hear something like this. If he didn't do something like this, I would have reduced him down to some internet phenomenon. But now that I know he can make a really great song, this is an excellent song.
Yep.
I'm looking forward to hearing more from him. You know what I mean? So shout out to K.A.A.N, man, for making, dude, that's one of the dopest stories I've heard in a while, man.
Yeah.
And it's different.
It is different.
I don't know if anyone's ever done that, taking you inside the mind of someone who was enamored, sort of a Columbine-like person.
Everyday kid that turned killer.
Right. So he took you through everything, his childhood.
Yep.
How fucking dysfunctional and violent and disastrous that was, to him being in foster care, to him being molested in foster care.
Yeah.
To just everything.
Yeah, the dude's hot.
Everything that would sort of paint the picture of why this kid would do something so heinous.
Yep.
Excellent. Bravo.
Yep.
Shout out to everybody who requested that was relentless in requesting this song. So we got a lot of requests on this one. So that's it. If you enjoyed the video, please like it. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. This is Lost to Vegas, George, Ryan.
We out.